We have numerous speakers today, but before I start, this morning there's been a press release from Unite in particular, but not all unions. Today, on Workers' Memorial Day, the government will announce a consultation into making Workers' Memorial Day an official day. Now, that's come out this morning, so obviously that's as a result of the campaign we've done over many years.
Workers' Memorial Day is a day when all families come together to remember those who've been killed at work.
It's a day, an international day. It happens all over the world, where on the 28th of April everyone remembers those that have lost their lives through corporate negligence.
But not only those what's been killed, but also to fight for the living, fight for the working man.
You know, before this happened to us, we never thought about people who were killed at work.
It's important that we do all recognise the injustices that have happened over the years.
For those who go out to work every day and expect to come home on a night.
I believe one of the biggest is in Manchester.
Every year on this day we remember the dead and fight for the living, but still every year people are killed and maimed at work.
Memorial Day, hopefully it will bring to mind, for even if it's just for that one day, everybody else out there, just to see how many people were killed at work.
That's why I don't work anymore.
Very artistic.
We want people to join together. We need to highlight to just the general public that go to work to make ends meet, and they don't think twice about their own personal health and safety at work.
Because work actually kills, according to the International Labour Organisation, about 2.3 million people a year, which is more than war or famine in most years. It's a huge cause of death and illness.
We would like to see it recognised more in Britain, because not a lot of people know about it. The unions certainly publicise it as much as they can, but it would be nice if it was an official recognition in Britain.
A lot of politicians, well, some politicians jump on board and do work with the Hazards campaign and FACKS and do jump on board and get involved with it.
Yeah, my daughter's only 17, yeah, junior FACKS, working up to real true factum.
Created a bit of a monster, haven't we?
We go all over the country doing speeches, talking about our loved ones we've lost and trying to get the message over. I need to feel that I had honoured my son by trying to find out everything I could and trying to get some justice for his death, for his brothers, his young daughter and also myself. I feel I have failed to get this, but it's not for the lack of trying. It's just that the whole system is stacked against families of people killed at work. We aren't even considered as victims of crime. We don't even get help from victim support. That's something who has their car broken into would get. I have been robbed of my son and my other sons of their brother, but that's not as important as a crime of stealing property. I ask you, please join us, help us, make work safer. Saves lives, better safe than a broken heart.
Thanks for that, that was excellent. That was really...
There's no legal
you're right. I know it was hard, but it was vitally important. You did that. Absolutely brilliant.
Great speech. Yeah.
But it's hard.
We can, politicians and us, and we can say anything, but you saying that just gets the message across.
When it happens, you feel so alone.
Find help, find people that are going through the same thing.
Fight. Don't be frightened of asking questions.
Don't ever give up.
and don't be intimidated.
You'll feel like you're on your own, but don't ever give up.
Ring FACK, ring hazards.
We are here and we draw strength from one another.
As I say, we're out there to help and assist in any way we can.
Don't put all faith into the system, because in cases where death at work, the system lets you down.
I think it might be appropriate if we had a minute's silence to the people who have lost their lives in pursuit of their employment.
A lot of these loved ones who was killed are young people. Craig was 23. Dorothy, son, was in his 20s. Another little boy was about 7-year-old. Lindsay's husband in his 30s. You know, they're our future. Shouldn't this government, shouldn't these employers be looking after this country's future? That's got to change.
We have to change public opinion, just like we have to change public opinion in the case of drink driving and criminalise that. We want to criminalise killing people at work.
There needs to be something in place to make them realise just how much they can devastate people's lives.
Remember the dead and fight for the living.
And we will continue to fight like hell for the living.